Welcome to LingoShift, the podcast for learning Japanese on the go. Today, we're going to master some of the most important sentence patterns in Japanese. We'll learn how to make negative sentences and how to say also or to. First, let's quickly review the basic positive sentence. To say that something is something else, you state the topic, follow it with the particle wa, then state the description, and end with desu. For example, to say Mr. Tanaka is a teacher, we say Tanaka-san wa sensei desu. Now, let's learn how to say the opposite, is not. To do this, we change desu to ja arimasen. Let's practice that new ending. The phrase is ja arimasen. I will say it first. Ja arimasen. Now, your turn to say it. Ja arimasen. Let's say it one last time together. Ja arimasen. Great. So, to say Mr. Tanaka is not a teacher, you would say Tanaka-san wa sensei ja arimasen. Let's practice that full sentence. The sentence is Tanaka-san wa sensei ja arimasen. This means Mr. Tanaka is not a teacher. Now, listen to the sentence one more time. Tanaka-san wa sensei ja arimasen. Okay, now it's your turn to say the full sentence. Tanaka-san wa sensei ja arimasen. A quick note, in very formal situations, you might hear de wa arimasen instead, but ja arimasen is very common. It's time for our mid-lesson quiz. First quiz question, how do you say is not? Take a moment to think. The answer is ja arimasen. Second quiz question, the word for doctor is isha. How would you say Miss Suzuki is not a doctor? Think about it. The answer is Suzuki-san wa isha ja arimasen.
Welcome back. Now let's learn another very important particle. The particle is mo. I will say it first. Mo. Now your turn to say it. Mo. Let's say it one last time together. Mo. Excellent. The particle mo means also or to. It is used to show that something is the same as what was just mentioned. Very importantly, it replaces the topic particle wa in the sentence. Let's see it in an example. First, someone says, Tanaka-san wa kaisha-in desu. This means Mr. Tanaka is a company employee. Now, if Miss Suzuki is also a company employee, you would not use wa. You would replace it with mo. The sentence is Suzuki-san mo kaisha-in desu. This means Miss Suzuki is also a company employee. Listen to that second sentence again. Suzuki-san mo kaisha-in desu. Now you say the sentence. Suzuki-san mo kaisha-in desu. Let's do a final recap. To make a sentence negative, you change this to ja arimasen. To say also or to, you use the particle mo, and it replaces the particle wa. Now for our final, more difficult quiz. First question. You want to say, I am a student. Then you want to add, my friend is also a student. How would you say that second sentence? Take a moment to think. The answer is Tomodachi mo gakusei desu. Second question. Someone asks you, Anata wa isha desu ka? Are you a doctor? You are not a doctor, you are a student. How would you correctly answer, no, I am not a doctor. I am a student. Sono? Think about it carefully. The answer is, iie, isha ja arimasen. Gakusei desu. You did an amazing job today. You have now mastered the basic positive and negative sentences, questions, and how to use the particle mo. These are the absolute building blocks of Japanese. Thanks for learning with LingoShift.
LingoShift.